L'honorable député d'Edmonton, Wetaskiwin.
Mr. Speaker, the disastrous Trudeau economic legacy, 14 deficits in 15 years in the 70s and 80s, led to untold devastation for Canadian families and massive cuts to Canadian healthcare spending and critical federal programs for seniors and families. After 8 more long years, that family legacy has now resulted in 20 consecutive deficit budgets under Prime Minister Trudeau and his son. That family legacy is definitely not worth the cost. Some are now saying that we will spend more on interest payments this year than we do on the Canada Health transfer. Is that true?
L'honorable ministre.
Speaker, maybe the honourable member from the south of Edmonton forgot or had amnesia over the 10 dark years under the Harper government, and quite frankly, he is one of the silent Conservative voices, 30 silent Conservative voices, MPs all from Alberta, Mr. Speaker, saying nothing about Danielle Smith's reckless and irresponsible attempt to take Albertans out of the CPP. Is he happy to scare seniors in his riding? Is he happy to destabilize CPP for the country, Mr. Speaker? Shame on him and his whole party for being silent and scaring Alberta and Canadian seniors.
L'honorable député d'Edmonton, Wetaskiwin.
Mr. Speaker, when each faced a global crisis, our governments definitely took distinctly different routes. Our Conservative government ran targeted, time-limited deficits and laid out a timeline to get back to balance by 2015, which we did. This Liberal Prime Minister, on the other hand, announced that the crisis was an opportunity to reimagine our economy and embarked on a wild-eyed experiment that has our country teetering on the edge of financial devastation. My question again, will this government spend more this year on interest than we do on the Canada Health transfer? Yes or no?
L'honorable ministre.
Speaker, and the honourable member across is really good at cherry-picking facts. I can tell you conversations that I had with Conservative members of Parliament during the middle of a pandemic. You know what they said, Mr. Speaker? They said, forget the loan programs, forget the ability to help people to actually pay their rent. You know what they said, Mr. Speaker? They said, let the market decide. What did they want to have? Breadlines and poverty and decimation in our streets. Shame on them for scaring people about CPP, and shame on them for revisionist history. This is a government that supports Canadians and has lifted over 1 million people out of poverty. Shame on them.
Disgrace, man, you really are.